There's so much unique about it. I mean, to see all of the Billies that have played the role in the finale at the end was so unbelievably moving. Because I like to think this is sort of one of the best finishing schools you could ever want for a young boy who's interested in dance and singing and acting. And this isn't a show, it's a community. It's really all about love and care and fostering talent and giving people opportunities. And then you see the product, and the show looks just as fresh and just as vibrant with a new young cast today. It's very emotional for me. I think the live broadcast is amazing because there's a lot of people that can't get to the theater, and this is a very special show with a very important message that's still relevant today. And I think it's good that a live broadcast can get it to as big an audience as possible, and maybe that might put some theatrical fire in people's bellies, and they'll come down to London and see the show in person. So I think it's great for showing the show to a lot of people. The boys who play Billy are extraordinary. That what they have to achieve and what they carry on their shoulders in this show is really quite something. And I always find it so emotional when I see George and James and Liam together, because I worked on the show from the very beginning, and what they were able to do was what we were able to do with the show. Literally, we broke their backs, trying things, and sometimes we went too far, and sometimes we didn't go far enough, but they really were the proving ground for what a young actor could do in this role, and forever grateful to them for that. I think Stephen describes it as doing Hamlet and running a marathon, I think is the description I heard, and it is. Billy's in almost every scene, acting, singing, dancing. It's an enormous undertaking. Well, I hope the audience takes away, the whole culture of possibility. The show is all about, overcoming adversity, and about, fulfilling your dreams and doing what you want to do in life. And it's also about, the end of a community, which is a very, very sad thing, when unfortunately, commerce and business sort of get in the way of people's livelihoods. And that message is very important, and one that, the show puts across really strongly. Everybody always wants to believe in hope. I think this is a story that's all about hope and optimism. Billy comes from the most, dire circumstances. I mean, someone who A, should never become a ballerina, and B, in a community that has, nothing to offer in terms of support. But what it shows is that with enough love and enough encouragement, anybody can become anything they want in life. And I think that's such a great message to put out to the world. I mean, I always have butterflies in my stomach for every Billy and every Michael and every Debbie. I mean, it's such an enormous responsibility, but to go to a live global audience and have that on your shoulders, oh my God, I couldn't do it. So I'm just so thrilled they pulled it off so brilliantly.